afternoon, my friends. YouTube, Patreon, how we all doing? How all my deers doing? All my friends, man. We're jumping into some more Dimash, and it's been a minute. It's been admittedly a minute, and I'm really looking forward to this one. So I guess this is like a big kind of showcase. I don't want to say a flex because he doesn't seem like the type of guy to be like showing off, you know. It's a showcase of both his like falsetto and his like low range, his maybe even baritone range, and it sounds like there's been like a little debate over what he's kind of got going on, or like what to classify it as, I guess. And I'll take a stab at it. I'll take my spin at this. This is a Patreon request, so for my friend Ams, and I appreciate this. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. You're gonna kick that illness in the butt, move on, get on with our lives. Hopefully everyone can. And I don't want to sound like I'm being inconsiderate to anyone who's been affected by all the crazy sickness and everything going on in the last couple of years. I'm ready for whatever the resolve is to happen, so we can, keep moving on. But no, I appreciate this request, and to all the deers, I appreciate all the love and support. I'm really looking forward to this one, especially if it's going to be live. Looks like the song was written for him. Was it? Sorry, I just read this a second ago, and here we are. Was it Igor that wrote the song for him, Olimpico? It was written especially for him, and I'm assuming his vocal capacity. So, oh my God. Woo! Cheers, everyone. I got Red Bull in my lungs. Oh my God. Okay. Well, if you want to see me cough and hack my lungs out sometimes, you can like and subscribe to the notification button. If you want to send me your requests, you can check me out on Patreon as well. The link's in the description box, just like my friend Ams did. Let's do this. I got this pulled up already. Let's go. Look at this stadium. It's transcending. Took his ears out. It looks like as he pulled his ears out, it like let his soul leave. Look at this. Man, there's a lot of really cool production stuff going on. I do think he had his ears out. He probably wanted to hear the crowd and all the ambiance and everything. And I think it was probably a nice quiet environment for him anyway. So you could hear like the PA, you could hear like probably some like acoustic speakers, his monitors around him. But it looks like he's about to push him back in. But he was so far away from that microphone, and to get that much body out of your voice, man, like that was okay. I'm not gonna lean on the like baritone thing yet. But if you want to talk about like ability to sing, or to like have to fake something, because the thing is, a lot of people can sing low. I can sing low. I could probably sing these notes. I can't make them sound like this. I definitely can't make them sound like this. And like if I were to, it would probably be a lot quieter, because like I don't think I could be that far away from the microphone and make it sound that much body, that much like tonal quality, that much like characteristic, saturation from like his voice. Like there's no way I could recreate that. So I don't know what that classifies it as so far. Just keep watching. Cool. It's nuts that so I'm thinking about like other operas that I've heard that have like males that sing like baritone and have like leads. It's like they're the timbre of their voices and everything that I've heard changes so much when they try to get up to notes like this, right? And it's wild that he's still so comfortable. And I know he can sing all the way up to whistles, and I've heard it like fall off the keyboard type stuff. It's just like it's nuts to hear that he can keep that. Let's say like that tonal character. Let's call it like a baritone character. That's he can stay in that character at such a high pitch still, and not like have to change into like a different vocal pattern or like a different vocal position or like decision, I guess, to hit these notes, right? Like it's nuts, man. It's just I know Dimash is an alien, man, like alien territory, but like, whoof, this man surprises me every single time. Oh, we're gonna go high now too. Oh, this is so cool. And you hear, I'm not going to try to hit these notes, but like when he's hitting these notes still, he's got this like, roar, like it's such a big operatic embouchure still, like, well done, man. And I'm sitting here taking this whole like opera in, or like this whole like score, this like accompaniment, the choir, the band, the drums, the bass, and all that. Like it's all wild. It's all wild. I'm gonna save that for later, but like Dimash is legit freaking me out here right now. Choreo's dope too. Come on. Unbelievable. What was it? Someone who knows what notes are, tell me what that note was, because like, whoo, what a change. What a jump. Like, okay, we're at 330. We're at 330. What an animal, man. And no signs of tension. The first spots I look are like his eyebrows, and it looks like he's being intense. Doesn't look like he's tensing. It looks like he's being intense. The next spot I look is like his neck and like behind his ears and stuff. It all looks relaxed. Like everything's exactly how it should be. So you want to know my opinion? You want to know my opinion? I don't think you can put him in a box. I don't think you can put him in a baritone box. I don't think you can put him in a soprano box. I think if you hand him a sheet of music, put him in a choir, and say, hey, can you sing baritone? He would say yes. I think if you put him in the same choir and you said, hey, can you sing tenor today? He would say yes. So I don't think you can put him in a box. I think he can fill the shoe of which he needs to fill. And I think he could do it properly, because when I was in high school, like I was like, I sang a lot of tenor parts, but I'm not a tenor. And I also sang a lot of baritone parts, but I'm not a baritone. The thing is I have decent pitch, or especially like back then when I was practicing lots and everything, right? So it's like I could kind of fill those two shoes, but I couldn't do all the parts. I couldn't do the altos. I couldn't do the sopranos. I couldn't do everything, right? I do believe he could. So, like, I'm not going to go and say that, yes, he's a baritone, but could you hand him baritone music and have him be a baritone? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just not willing to put him in the box. That's my stance. That's my stance. Like, and then, like, the jump, like I say, like, there's no issue on either side. So it's just like... Like, oh, I thought we were going again. I think it's a Telefunken M80 that he's singing into. It sounds fantastic. It's a big warm microphone, like in a nice small body, and he's pulling quite a ways away from it. It must be pretty quiet, like where he is on this stage. But I mean, like processing and compression and everything will help with that. But like, he's probably helping a lot with the dynamics. He's probably wailing right now, man. This is wild. Woo! Oh my God. This is like 10 seconds of like the highest note I've heard in 2 months. And then look, and then he comes back, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I just left for a minute." Oop, that like, unbelievable, man. Like, so first off, let's talk about this score, because like whoever put this together, man, is like, bravo, because not only does he obviously understand the assignment when it comes to someone like Dimash's voice, because like you have such a spectacle to work with, you don't want to undercut him or undermine him at all, right? But in the same breath, you have to keep it modest, you have to keep it understandable or translatable, because you don't want him to look like he's just showing off the whole time and singing all these crazy notes, right? But then like for him to like step in front of a rock band, which again I've seen him do, but like this like super operatic, like hard rock, like Trans-Siberian Orchestra meets Ramstein almost vibe, right? And to just like wail like this, man, like, and just feel comfortable in such a low register, such a high register, and all the way up in between, like no signs of weakness, no change, no loss in like dimension, vocal presentation, quality, anything like that. Like, drop the microphone, bro. Leave some for the rest of us. Oh man, thanks for the request, my friend, my dears, Patreon, YouTube, all my friends. See y'all again soon.